Welcome to Ravens Over. Please subscribe to my channel, also hit the notification bell, like this video, and please share. I want to share with y'all why I haven't really been going live and stuff and why I've been hurting. As a two-spirit woman, there's a lot that I've been going through, which if you already know of the whole depth of the woman who birthed me. I've been broken down so badly, been misgendered, dead name, and so much other stuff. Y'all have no idea. People standing in front of me at her house and so thinking that can't be a man. That looks like a girl. That can't be. Remind you, I'm not supposed to hear all this. Family betraying me, a lot going on behind the scenes. I learned that I was like the enemy. Had no idea. There's so much talking about what's going about me. All I do is care about myself. I don't care about nobody else. I think everybody should serve me. I've heard a lot of bad things about me, which was not true. But unfortunately, when someone that birthed you is putting all this batteries in people's back, you just stay there and die. Of all people, you, the generation curse is coming from your own mother. Some people won't understand what I'm talking about because basically they made your story about them. Well, what about my mother? But we're not talking about your mother. And mentally, I wasn't prepared for a lot of the things that happened to me when I had that conversation. So what I did, I shut down. I stayed to myself because I got so tired of hearing what people thought.
Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It's the day of another day. That we call Monday. And with it being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe in this world we're living in, and knocking down doors and making your dreams come true and practicing ignore. It's been a long time since I did that. In a long time. Basically, it's so funny how life is a reference to practice ignore, and we already know that's for me, not really for everyone else. But you know, you try to find things that's going to help people along the way within this journey we call life, and try to maneuver things the best we can. And I appreciate all my little babies, brothers and sisters that's been hitting me up behind the scenes. I love you. You know, y'all been in my ear, pulling me through this storm that I've been going through. And a lot of times, I appreciate you more than you ever know. And trust me, I see everything. And I'm glad to have you in my ear. A lot of times, you're actually been the balloon that lifted me from my dark places. A lot of times I was in, whether you realize it or not. And also my all my sisters and stuff, and some of my brothers, basically my sisters, because unfortunately a lot of our sisters stick with you more so than the brothers, but it is what it is. Men seem to shy away from things as when it comes to emotional and caring, not all of them, but mostly. And of course the ones that was in my circle that y'all haven't not really seen because it was kind of like intimate with me, they disappeared. You know, and this is the thing why I haven't really done a video and stuff in reference to this, because of the, you know, the woman who birthed me. She died and stuff, and she left a powerful message which I won't share with you, but just to say it was a lot. And it's weird because even though you may get along with someone, you know, things is like, you know, they're not happy with God simply and clearly. And you really don't see them that bad. And I realized one thing: when someone doesn't like you or they hate your guts, no matter what you do, they hate you. And even though all the signs and all the clues, and a lot of times I would say the one who birthed me and stuff like that, like I knew, but sometimes in your back of your mind, you kind of know what you're saying, but you kind of wish it isn't so. And also you think in the back of your mind, we're going to get to the better place. Just in time heals all things. But then the COVID-19 came across, and I feel as though she was murdered, in my opinion, with my father. Now, to lose two people at the same time is unbearable. The delivery was even worse. Which y'all, if you've been following me, you already know I'm going to go into all of that, because when it comes down to a lot of it and stuff, information that was received to me was very detrimental to my soul. And it's funny because it felt like I was never getting out of the water. Like, you know, you're from the one you can't swim, which I can, and you're drowning, and you think it's somebody going to throw your anchor, and so they put their foot on you, and they just push you down more. That's what kept coming. Men that I thought that I could talk to, they had my back, they disappeared. They shattered. I got texts. I'm like, why are you texting me? You know, I'm going through something. You know, I love you. You love me, right? Absolutely, they didn't.
You know, and the one thing I can honestly say about the woman who birthed me, she actually changed me a lot, and she made me see everything for what it was. And me always giving people the benefit of the doubt. I'm the kind of person go, they don't mean it, you're just saying that. So now I don't see it that way anymore, which makes me kind of like mood swings and stuff. One day I'm happy, one day I'm crying, there's some sadness, I don't want to be seen, I want to hide from the world, I want to keep all the lights off, I just want to sit in the tub and just soak with no music, no nothing on. I'm channeling so many different avenues, and then the worst part of it is you start listening to people. When someone says anything to you negative, you hear it. And you, the kind of person, well, I'm going to say with me, I became very angry. And sometimes I know people may not really mean it, just saying things, you know, just saying it. But when you're hurting, everything you say is personal. So at that point, I'm on attack because I'm very angry and I'm ready for the attack mode. And it also go on levels and stuff like that. Some of you understand you go in attack mode. It may be attack with your hands. It may be attack you ready to murder somebody. You just go through all these different channels because of what you've been through and trauma and stuff. Which means when you go through these type of things, you have to give yourself the hospital, which I call the hospital, is when you basically separate yourself from everyone and just stay to yourself and start the healing process. Healing process does not go away in 1 week, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It is an ongoing process, and it doesn't quite go away as quickly as people think. Now, the men that was in my life behind the scenes, they really didn't care. That was the eye-opener for me, and it hurt me, but it was the truth. And I was like, I'm going to deal with the truth no matter how much I hate it. I'm going to deal with it. Men called me up. Oh, I heard your mother died. Yeah. Oh. Then later on, oh, my condolences, you know, so they kind of leave a little subliminal. My thing is this. Then I had someone says they want to talk about me because of the argument we had. They left little negative comments. I saw that. Of course, I'm known for helping people and watch them backstab me. This has been the story of my life. So many people have backstabbed me that I find it really strange when I find somebody who actually stays committed to me and my friend. I always find it strange when somebody stays committed to defending me. I always find it strange that somebody actually cares enough about me to fight the fight when I can't fight no more for me. And there are some people that do, but a lot of them do not. And I realize one thing in life within myself and my brain, which is not really available to me, I have to step away. And I had to see people for what they was. I feel like in a personal, I feel like God set me down and said, you see everything going on behind your back. Because what you think is going on is not going on. And I started to cut myself away from men. So many men behind the scenes, y'all have no idea. Hit me up. They would not come to this inbox. They go to my phone, hit me up. They want to talk to me. I'm not the same person that once was there when you met me. And now I'm definitely not the same person now. And I'm just not ready for the negativity. That's why I've been going live and stuff like that. Because when you know when you go live, everybody's got their own moves. Everybody doing their own thing. Sometimes you're not mentally available. Don't show up. So I didn't really show up to those events only because of what I recognize that I'm still struggling through day to day. Happy, sad, angry, ready to fight, ready to everything else, ready to go for war. Because of the overwhelming amount of stress I've been on. And I just want to learn to divorce a lot of people out of my life, which I have done. And I left a lot of people alone that I thought really cared for me. Family, forget it. I'm done. I got one family member and the rest kaput. I'm just done. I'm done. When she died, they went with her. They didn't realize what they did. I'm good. I have no respect for them. And in order for me to respect them, I have to block them. Because at this point in my life, I'm not going to be respectful to you. I'm at war with you because you allowed this woman for this period of time to work a whole team of y'all behind the scenes against me. And here it is, they call it the generational curse. The generational curse came from who was behind the door? Your own mother. I didn't know. I didn't know it was so much of an army of hate against me behind the scenes. But I learned through her death. And one person that stood up to tell me the truth of what's been going on behind the scenes. And it hurt me again. So before I could even start grieving, I was still getting beat up. I got beat up again. I got stomped to the ground. I got dragged. Everything could possibly destroy a person came after me.
bad enough I had the baby killer deliver the message to me and made me sit at my own mother's funeral and act to let her sit up there to take what she feels is go that should go for my mother. But I couldn't get upset with her. At the time I did, but when I thought about it, I said, she loves you. She supported you with killing my kid. So of course you can have these accolades. Of course she put the battery in your back for this. So of course you feel this way. Because she was just supporting you. Back in my mind, was y'all fucking? Because how could somebody support you and not their only child? Because I realized her only child is that she didn't see me as a child. In fact, she canceled me. She told everybody it wasn't her kid. So that's kind of adds up why she did what she did. I was not related to her in her mind. Unfortunately, I wish it was very much true. I look just like her.
Are you okay?
Okay. I look just like her in a lot of ways. Trust me, I wish I didn't. I stay away from short hair, stay away from black hair. Her face is fitting on top of me. Sometimes I look at the pictures of me and I won't even post it. Oh my God. You can't get no more curse than this. And it's so weird because it's overwhelming. I'm a real person with real feelings. I fall down a lot more than most. And I realize a lot of people in my family, the blood family, don't know nothing about me. They only know what she dictated. And when I found out about me, I'm selfish. I don't look out for myself. I don't care about people. I think everybody should kiss my ass. I've heard a lot about me from people that don't even know me. And they're supposed to be my family. But unfortunately, the woman who birthed me was creating a whole new army against me behind the scenes. And I know people feel like, oh, well, you know, you should get over it by now. The thing about it is, how do you get over it? Now, if it's a friend that's in the backstabbing you, it's an aunt, uncle, but when it's your mother, it's not that easy. And also when a mother dies, I realize a lot of people really don't understand, and many don't care. If someone's passed on, that's their mother passed on and stuff like that, just say, I'm here for you. Your opinion is not needed. Then we have the comparison game. Well, my mother did this and my mother did that, but your mother lived in, yeah, but, okay. Now you took my situation and made it all about you. You're not realizing what I'm dealing with. You're not realizing I'm hurt. You're not even realizing I'm ready to fuck you up in front of you and don't even realize it. Because you're running your mouth and I'm ready to beat the shit out of you. I'm so angry that I have to suppress it. And you're a person like me with anger issues. Sometimes you don't always make it. And all you keep telling people, I need some time away. Why? What's the matter? I really need time because I'm about to fuck you up. I'm about to literally lock the door and beat your ass like a kid that stole a toy out of Toys R Us. You don't want this heat because you ain't going to prepare for it. And the thing about it is, I realize that people don't really care. And when I realize that no one cares, then I shouldn't care either. But I can say, but you know, you're going to jail. You know, the cops love picking you up, honey. And my thing is just that I have to say, let me step back. Because I know who I am, and I know I have anger issues, and I know I'm not going to get there like everybody else. I've always said over and over, I fall down more than most. That means even though I had a plan on walking away from somebody, and they come upon me, I know that I may act up. Prime example, I know my brain is not here. I leave my keys, refrigerator, stove. I'm leaving stuff running and don't even remember doing it. Walking into the kitchen, just seeing stuff doing it. What is this? How did this happen? Ain't nobody there but me. So I know I'm mentally not available. Leaving keys somewhere else, having the stores call me up, tell me to come pick up my food. Who leaves their food going to the store? I left my food right and just walked out the door. I'm not mentally there yet. That's why I haven't really gone live, and that's why I haven't really done a heartfelt video. But I wanted you to get an idea what I'm dealing with mentally, because I know a lot of y'all are trying to figure out what is going on with me, and the reason why I haven't really come into the forefront, because I'm mentally available. Trust me, I'm fighting it, but trust me, I'm getting my butt stomped. It's not like it's just tomorrow I'm this day, next day, I don't know. It's like playing Russian roulette. I don't know what tomorrow will bring with me, but I'm trying to muddle my way through it, but I still feel traumatized. I still feel like I'm a trance because there's so much, even more than I'm sharing, that's happened behind the scenes against me. And I had no idea so many people hated my guts. On for lies from the woman who birthed me. Didn't know nothing about me. But she created this whole army, and everybody didn't want to hurt me by telling me what she was saying. So they felt like they told me the truth, it would hurt me. But someone, her friend, told me the truth of everything. They couldn't. Then they got upset with her for telling me the truth. They wanted to protect the woman who birthed me, even after they knew all the stuff she spit venom about me. And it's amazing, amazing. All this time I've been praying over generation curses, who cursed my family, and the person who was cursing me was my own mother. And the one thing I said in life is that I only said I cared about 2 women in the world. That was my ex and my mother. And those are the 2 women that has tried to destroy me. The first one was my ex. I ended up going to church. I could not even read no more. I didn't know how to put words together. My mom was gone. The second was my mother, and she did the whole thing. And it's really weird, which is a good thing. I have a lot of cisgender biological females that's been in my corner, in my back, to let me know we're all not bad, Raven. Because if it wasn't for them to put the battery in my back, I would have canceled all biological females. I was like, it's this war. Y'all want a war? It's a war. And it's weird because it's like you're so angry. So you have to stay in the hospital because you have to heal, because you're not mentally available for anyone. You can't even show up for yourself because you don't even know what you're doing. So that's the reason why I haven't really, and I've been trying to do the music, and I've been trying to do a lot of other things to get there. Trust me, I'm fighting back. I'm not even talking about my health issues as far as going to the doctor, as far as getting hormones. It's just a lot. It's a whole lot, but I'm still fighting through the storm and stuff like that. And thank you everyone who's been praying for me, and y'all can kind of see that something is wrong, because I realize a lot of y'all trying to find out what's going on with me, and I don't want to leave you out the loop, but y'all know I had 1 stroke, and I'm scared of having another in my sleep. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring. I may have a stroke tonight. I don't know. This may be the last video. I don't know. I never know what my body's going to do, because one thing I realize is that a lot of times we feel like we're handling something, and even though we say, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, but your body's saying it's not okay. And what you'll do is you end up having a stroke or a heart attack while you're sleeping. I don't know. All I know is it's a lot that's been thrown on me. And when I thought I could lay my head by somebody that could have my back, it wasn't available for me. So which made me isolate myself. People said go off for walks, but I can't. The thing about it with me is that when I go outside, people come up to me. People want to talk to me. People come to me. And with my energy, knowing the way I am mentally, I'm not there for that. I'm in shock. It's like watching somebody get hit by a car in front of you and you just walking. I'm in shock. And what I try to do is monitor my behavior. And like I said before, Raven falls down more than most. It don't always go this way. And one day I walked up the store, this guy was standing at me really hard. And the first thing I was like, I was ready for war. And I got upset with myself. I didn't say anything, but I knew I knew what was coming on in my mind. I was ready for war, and I was like, oh my God, baby, you doing it again? I'm not who I once was. The person that was anger management, that could kind of monitor it. I don't know if I can monitor it this time. I do feel as though at some point I'm just going to start reacting, and I know I have to watch my behavior and monitor. Am I going to get there? I'm trying. But like I said, through your prayers and everything else, and y'all let me know y'all got my back, and I appreciate that, and all the blogs and all the people that's been talking. I love you guys and girls. Thank you for keeping me in your prayers. No, I'm not out there yet. I'm still in the storm, and no, my brain has not really received back to me. I don't know. I'm there. I don't know. I did music. I'm trying to do a lot of other things. I don't know. I'm fighting, as you can see, I'm fighting through the storm. But I'm going to let you know for real, I'm getting my butt kicked mentally. Anything mentally, somebody that hated you, that you just wanted to get away from them, it's happened to me. And if you, only way I can understand, only way I can describe it is when you walk through a door, and then you find that there's nothing but guns pulled on you, ready to shoot. And the woman who birthed you is saying, kill. And it's like, how could this be? Because you're who you are. I don't raise people like you. But you did. And I got upset behind that. I said, if the society taught, if she was a strong enough woman, she would appreciate what God sent her, but she was so weak that she weathered with the world that destroys people. She wasn't strong enough to fight for her child, so she weathered to where the safe place was this world. This world don't care about nobody. And a lot of times it happened with me with men. Even though I would help them get up on their feet, they would weather with the world. Even though I could give them the world and save and give them everything I got, it didn't matter when it came to the world with me. And she did the same thing. And I became angry because I started thinking if the world didn't do this to her, she wouldn't hate me so bad. You know, you go through a lot of different channels. You want to blame somebody for your truth, but it's the truth. Anyway, I just want to share this with them this Monday. I think it's Monday. And y'all can comment below. Tell me how you feel with this video. At the top, there's an Instagram button. You follow me, I follow you back. Let y'all love you. And thank you for watching, Kessery.
Here's 2 videos you should watch. Check it out. Thank you for watching. Raving over. At the top, there's an Instagram button. You follow me, I'll follow you back.